La, 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 la. Well, Mr. Friday again, for once again, sleep issues. Gotta get that fixed out. But, and I barely slept well today, but oh well. Twilight Princess. Let's get that booted up. Got that working. Oop, wait, need to check something. Don't glitch on me again, you son of a bitch. Okay, we're good. Pull up Dusklight. No new updates. Okay, that's still working. Last we left off, we were heading into the Sacred Grove again to go deal with getting to the third mirror dungeon. You. All right. Damn. Freaking puppets, man. Don't trust them. Stab the child. Hey, get back here. Get back here. Come on. There we go. Ow. Grr! Oh god. Little twerp. Come on. I'm not in a quandary like which version of Skull Kid's worse. I think that's still the Majora version for Colony dropping a moon on people. I'm not gonna just compare with the Ocarina of Time version. I think this one's worse, mostly because he's goblin creature. Saw that, Poe. Don't fuck with me. Give me your orb. Where's the kid? I have to actually kill those guys in order to... I think I do. Ow! Cut it out! Come on! Teleporting Fuckwit? Come on! I'm just gonna keep blasting you. Come on, bud. Yeah, I need some of those. There we go. It's good to be back in the Sacred Grove.
Cute my as puppy.
Time to revert back to a kid. I think. And maybe the wrong game. Damn it! Hey, you fucker with ADHD, come on! Oh, for... Ah! Stop wandering off like jackasses. Come on. There we go. How hard is it to get stabbed? Alright, let's see. Where I'm hearing a sparkle sparkle, it sounds like probably one of the bugs. Probably gonna be a whole part or two of streaming that's just gonna be side quests clean up. God, it's good to hear this track again. Missing 8. And a lot of these are pair completions, and then one missing set. Also, not quite how the Temple of Time looked back then, but still looks good. Now become kid. Or turn on a staircase. Sure. How in the fuck? The Temple of Time. The idea they wanted to do Sense Oot is a proper dungeon and they didn't finish it. I can observe, Midna. Right, this was a tall bastard. I'm not sure how long this one's gonna take me to get done. It's probably gonna be a usual hour and a half, 2 hours. Depends on how much I remember the dungeon at this point, which again, my memory gets phasier, fuzzier the further we go along. Well, that seems important. So, Oko's looking for something around here. We need some shit around here, too. I'm not sure if I should content warning for spiders or not. I think this would be a fringe case for a lot of people. Can we use pots for switches, or does it have to be heavier objects? That still work. Okay. God, if that ragdoll correctly, he would have spiraled down the stairs, and that would have been hilarious. Eat them, bulk them. What is it with Hylian technology? Just want to blow up and you smack it. So this should be map. Ah. Yeah, it's a tall fuck, but a compacted fuck. It's like, yeah, most of that whole top layout's just for the boss hallway. Right, that's how the cubic of this dungeon works. Yeah. Oh, caffeine, please kick in. Oh, there you go. Alright, here we go. Oh shit! Right, Beamos! Forgot they were in here. Yeah, probably more bullshit versions. Up there. Yeah! Always gonna have a good time when it comes to using the top. Spinner, whatever the fuck. Yeah. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I need to know the rest of the song. Come on. Quick, worry arachnophobia, you'll be solved soon. Back here. Now that I've thoroughly just bullied the crap out of the spiders. Let's see here. What do I think of this yet? That one just should have clocked my shit out. Fuck. Fuck. That's where they go. I'm being a dipshit. This is the dungeon to reset the room a bunch. Yeah, now I'm starting to remember. Okay. We. Alright, so put that down. The wrong room. Come on. Here we go. Come on. Ah, fuck's sake. Alright. Don't throw the statuettes. Firmly place it. On me, but also at the same time, damn it. Oh, for... Please tell me I can move that off. Did I just biff it again? Oh boy, it's Scuff City tonight. Oh boy. Firmly place it. One of the complaints I have with the whole, like, sensitive to context button work. It works great until the moment it doesn't. Yeah, because like if I want to place it down, I have to come to a complete stop and then drop the statue. The moment I am doing any form of movement, it's a throw, and Link has a good throwing arm. There! Cool, great, awesome, outstanding, amazing. Next part of the dungeon. Violence. I'm all for violence. Ah, the greatest puzzle to solve. Alright. This... I think it's just a key. Yep. I think the compass is like right near the dungeon item. Oh, wow, I guess residual flavor for my food earlier. delicious, delicious bagel, but also at the same time, it's also making me have other flavor in my mouth. That's kind of weird. So, let's open this up. Yep, you can't fool me. You're not a statue, you're a laser. Go. Now. Oh, I think this is a compass. Yep. Little sooner than I thought. Yes, yes, I know. The doors are magnificent. It's probably a hitbox. What? Stairs, why must you betray me? Bibbidi, 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 bibbidi. You have a helm. I must split it. Just how it works, bud. Nope. 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 Can I nope any harder? Probably. Oh, you need to clean up your fragging goddamn temple around here. Ah, the scale of the Tiggle Bitties. Yee! I'm gonna just be stupid. Come on, turn off. Thank you. Oh, not this again. Sure, one of these is gonna be a piece of art. Okay, there we go. Salami. He's a big man. And oh boy, the boss that gave me such crap, not because of its fight, but because it was on the back of the box. Fun little story, check your Wii copies of the game. Because this guy has a... First of all, the lighting's different in this room compared to the final release, even with the difference between the version I'm playing. But on Link's HUD, there is a magic meter, which tripped the shit out of me as a kid, going through pretty much the whole game and not seeing magic at all at this point in the game. I wanted to figure that shit out. Yeah, it turns out it's not in the game. It was supposed to be, they scrapped it. Come on. Come on. I'm not sure if this is an Iron Knuckle or a Dark Knight. I'd assume Dark Knight. And the Dominion Rod. This is a fun item. Come on, buddy. He's gone. Wookie. Yeah. Bonk. Got it. Well, we know why this place is a fucking wreck in the future. I'm only going to apologize somewhat. Raul knew what he fucking did. I forget, can I caption the little guys too? Yeah! Oh, my son. Become belled. They belled him. It's also funny you got this game having this mechanic, also way late in the game. And the companion mechanic in Wind Waker. There's a string of time there was like, oh hey, let's have a buddy system with doing dungeons and stuff in this game. Hell, I guess I would argue, yeah, no, Spirit Tracks would count because of the Zelda mechanic on that. So yeah, as much as I want the orb to do damage, it don't. It should, but it don't. Eh. Come, my child. Come on, buddy. This one puzzle right here is like why Link has a good throwing arm. Just for this one bit of rabbit fuck, throw a fuck. Yep, I knew it was gonna happen. I was gonna do it as a joke, but yeah, ow. I had to bonk myself with the Dominion Rod's a little bit of a pain. God, how did I get to the top part of this room again? I forget. Aha! There we are. Is to look up, stupid. Alright. Out the... Less I don't have to backtrack back here, the better, because it is a can't get back to the Sacred Grove. Give me your orb. Now. Thank you. Good day. $20. Alright. We're back to human. Let's see. This should be like a mini combat challenge. Yeah. Really? Oh right, this room's mandatory. I just saw the chest. What am I doing? Alright, time to eradicate your whole frickin' species. Big bag. How's gameplay for other than me buttering up throw in place earlier was one of the small guys. Hey, so far it's been fine. It's just kind of one of those things where the Temple of Time is that's the best way I can describe this dungeon. It's fairly linear. But that kind of makes sense given the whole gimmick of play through the dungeon once forward, then play it again backwards. I also forgot this guy just resets, so if you were halfway through a puzzle, you gotta put it back. So, be a little bit preemptive with him. But yeah, otherwise this dungeon's not bad, because it is just like, go through it once forward, go through it again backwards. But also, I get the Dominion Rod, which is just a fun take on the companion mechanic from Wind Waker. You know, less Arda, come on! Yeesh. In Yosha! Alright, look at. This was why I was annoyed, because when I was going to get the big key, I forgot about this part. I just did. I had to huck all these guys up. Should have put him in the bell first before I went off to get the big key, but I got distracted because I thought it was optional. I was thinking it was going to be a thing for, getting a piece of heart in here, which I have not gotten any. Yeah, neon old chests are going to be lower floors. Okay. I highly recommend it. Again, it's one of my favorite entries in the entire franchise. but I am biased as hell because I was a kid that started with Ocarina of Time and then picked up this game, which was just Ocarina of Time but more. But even as a like, if you're not that big on Oot or whatever, I would still argue this is the most, like, definitive 3D, like, if you're thinking the traditional Zelda experience, but in 3D, this. You'll be thinking this. If you don't like traditional Zelda gameplay, oh, this game's gonna rub you the wrong way. But if you live for that formula, you're gonna love this game. Kind of also shows why, as someone who is not a fan of the Breath of the Wild games, why I don't like this, or I don't like those games so much. Because they're not this. But I will freely admit that is a problem with me and not so much those games. They're not bad games. They're just, to me, not good Zelda games, which is what I was looking for. Which some people can flip-flop and think on how they think how much a game should be stuck to traditions or not. There we go, finally. Power. Health. Health power. I mean, those are still fairly traditional Zelda games, so... Yeah, if you played NES, like, the first three, like, that's still quintessential Zelda, then I think you'll fairly be right at home here. With, like, the biggest change-up between the games in between was the combat. Because Wind Waker got a little bit more experimental with combat, and then this game got one of my favorite combat systems ever. But yeah, like, if you're after you played those, I mean, besides playing Link's Awakening, which is a really good solid time if you play those games. Ding dong. Ding dong. Get out my fun for a second. Ding dong. Ding dong. Come on. I am going to ding all the dongs. Come on, big guy. In your bell. Anyway, as I was trying to say until I got distracted by bashing down doors. I mean, if you've played the first three, I would recommend, like, at least Link's Awakening. Especially the remake on Switch. That's a solid good time. And of course, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, when... I'd say well, both of those got recomps, so you're fairly good on that front. And then this I would also recommend. It is one of those things where I would say, like, this game doesn't require homework to play. I just think, especially because it is... This game was made in mind with being the sequel people were asking for at the time when it came to Ocarina. So this game very much is built and designed with it being like, do you want Ocarina of Time 2? This is the game for you. Even though for many people would regularly point out, that's Majora's Mask. But in the spirit and feeling of, do you just want Oot 2? That's this game. And it feels really good. But I also think that's why a lot of fans, including myself, I will admit, in my most worst of times, that I kinda hope we got something closer to this for a Zelda sequel. Yeah, we want to do 3. Which I legitimately just, because of how Nintendo works, we're not gonna get this again. Like, there's a lot of people, like, trying to, like, posture, like, oh, like, Nintendo hates this game or whatever. It's like, they hate any game that is the turn of the millennium. They're only starting to warm up to it because there's now the actual, like, nostalgia craze for it, and they're realizing, oh, there is money for this, like the NES and SNES games. Like, no shit. Oh, God, that is... I forgot about that part. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope. Ahem. But, yeah, I don't think we're gonna get a sequel that would just be like Twilight Princess, but with a new gimmick instead of the wolf. I just don't think it's gonna happen. Especially with Eiji Aonuma directing a lot of the Zelda games nowadays. And he was the guy who's been directing, God, I think since Ocarina of Time? The guy doesn't want to retread. Because he's already done it. And I don't fault him for that, but it just makes it really annoying if you're someone like me, just like, I don't care for the Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom stuff. I want something closer to... Is there only one heart piece in here? Oh yeah, there's the room up there. How the hell? I've heard horror stories of the circle pad mostly because of people playing Smash Brothers stupid hard. I've not heard it getting split into pieces. I've heard it getting torn off. I've never heard split into pieces. That's impressively terrifying. Come on, little man. Come on, oh, little adventure man. Is this down or is this up? This is down. Okay. Going the right way. Other way. The pull, not a push right now. Come on. Alright. At least now that I have the Dominion Rod, I can fix out. You know what? This is faster. Go! 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 Get fucked! Alright. Firmly place it. There. Okay. Need to get the other treasure that's in here. Which is in that alcove. Which is not spawned in. Need more spiders! For those with arachnophobia, I do apologize. They're at least somewhat comical shaped and sized. But especially with the hairy big boys, I don't blame you for looking away for a second as I proceed to go with long-range exterminatus. You'll be able to look at the screen in about another minute or two. You'll know when the screaming stops. There you go. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely a heart piece puzzle. Spiders are dead. So yeah, I need to toss one of the little guys. Yank. Look, if there was a mode, an arachnophobia mode, that just made it turn them into word spiders, I probably would turn that on. But this is a game from 2006. We were still kind of don't be a wussy mode. And to be fair, I at least would argue with a game like this, since you have the ability to kill the spiders, I think that would somewhat alleviate the arachnophobia. Because you could just fucking murder them. I will admit, I am unsettled by spiders, but I think the only reason I'm not full on arachnophobia is that games like this taught me the valuable message of, alright, violence, that is an answer. That and dealing with enough fucking roaches in old homes to where I figured out the good method is always la chancla. You'd be surprised how murderous a sandal can be. I didn't even live in a Hispanic family to get beat in the head with one of those. The Spinnerack and Arigados, they have, like, comical coloring and are, like, more, like, cutesy-eyed faced, so they don't look, like, immediately murderous. They're just enough friend-shaped to solve the problem, which, to be fair, I think Pokemon would kind of learn that pretty fucking fast, of, like, we need to make sure that anything that looks... Like, if we want something to be purposely disgusting or fucked up in any way, it doesn't need to also set off any phobias. Yeah, like, Pokemon are not, like, they are very, like, you can tell they've gotten some biologists in there at some point, or just done a lot of, like, reference material on animals, but also in a way where they can go like, let's not do that and say we did. I think that helped with Skulltula is why that doesn't usually set me off. Yeah, I mean, Skulltulas are like, yeah, they're creepy, but they're meant to be creepy, but I'm more creeped out the fact that they're skull-shaped more than them being spider. Because it's ironically the spider part that's the tame side, usually, in a lot of games. Again, I'm thinking of Ocarina of Time. That's just my default. Where if you hit them in the skull, they plank. You hit them on the spider side, they die. So it's like, oh, hit him in the squishy bit. Got it. Let me just grab my stabbing implement. And that tends to address the problem just fine. I will say design-wise, these are probably the most realistic we've gotten in terms of, like, Skulltulas and a lot of other monsters, but that was just because that was the art style they were going for. Semi-gritty 2000s realism. With the splash of the anime, because, gee, it's not like this is a Japanese company or anything, so it's not like everything's gonna be having a soft coating of anime to it. Oh, wait. I only get so sarcastic about crap like that because it's like people are trying to say, like, Street Fighter's not anime. Motherfucker, we got a guy throwing Kamehamehas in ball shape. Shut up. Okay, the sounds... Yeah, that's a fair one. Yeah, like, in any game, they always got some squeegee sounds to them. Yeah, that's fair. I'll give you that. I didn't think about the sound design part. You're right. Think this should be the last of them? I don't remember if the boss is also a frickin' Skulltula. Stop! Boss time! Oh. Oh, right. God damn it. Speaking of Zelda traditions, hi Goma. Yeah, if you got arachnophobia, I'd recommend looking away for until the end of the Latin chorus. I kind of forgot that. Alright, well, whatever you say, when everything looks like a fly swatter, hit the fucking thing with it. It took until the big hammer guy showed up in the chorus for me to remember, oh right, the boss is just a fucking, it's just Goma. Right. Sorry. Oh. I'm gonna make sure on the VOD, at least in the description, just a fucking small notice of, warning, spiders, spiders, and more fucking spiders. Because this was 2006 and people were not that as bitchy as you think they should be with phobias. Alright, come on. No. No shoe big enough. That's why we have the statues. I should have thought about that when I realized the whole dungeon was riddled with those bastards. I'm like, hey, I think you probably should. Oh yeah, we probably should have Goma at some. Right. It's just the boss I remember here is the mini boss, which has the fucking Iron Knuckle Dark Knight fight, which again I remember not just from being a fun fight, but also it's the big one on the big sword fight on the cover, on the back of the box, which also had the magic meter in the Wii version. All right, Goma's dead. For those with arachnophobia, you're getting... Wait. Oh, god damn it! I forgot about that fake! Get back here, you little shit! I need my heart container! Hand that over! Ahem! Thank you! Now the arachnophobia is gone. I swear upon the goddesses themselves, they're getting a spider in the face for all their fucking trouble. Assholes. I'm not sure which version is worse, the versions that split off the mirror, or the versions that flooded the fucking continent. Yeesh. It's also just a spider, Midna. It's a spider. It was already pretty fucked. The mirror just made it worse. Like the 80% of it was the spider's evil. The last 10 or 20% was the mirror. And maybe a sprinkle percentage was the developers being dicks. It was the style at the time. Alright. Let's blow this temporal popsicle stand. Yes, please. I legit got fucked up by that fake out. I forgot about that bit. And again, I've beaten this game. Oh, the benefits of a Swiss cheese memory? I should get that looked at. Sure, it's fine. And a spare. You can only frickin' butter me up so much, gods. Care if the goddesses are actually legit good and... Right. No. 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 I revoke your right to have orbs. Ahem. For a popsicle stand, Pop's so good he said you childhood, I guess. I mean, we literally were in the past. It do be the Temple of Time. It does fuck with the space-time continuum. Oh, goddammit, right, you! Huh, I wonder where we're going next.
You beauty and this sacred gem. You wouldn't place this cricket. What have you done?
Yeah, the Dominion Rod's a little... diminutive at the moment. It's a weird chunk of, like, side questing we gotta do now. Because, yeah, getting to the sky takes, like, a very long quest to... There was one right here, motherfucker! Get over here. That's both snails. But, yeah, because of quantum mechanics bullshit, the Dominion Rod's busted, and if we want to use it for the quest, we need to get it fixed.
Do we reach to catch one arm?
No.
Like the right there.
Ah, that one. That one. We got a lot of mandatory and optional side questing to do now. So are we gonna get... Where is he? There he is! Fucking knew we were gonna get the mailman. God damn it. And besieged by mail. And speaking of side questing. Alright, so can't do that right now. Get fucked, ladies! Which small girl is rich? Okay, I don't want to bring you the last one yet because I'm stacked on rupees right now. I know you have bugs. Yeah, and I need to empty my wallet. Or not a lot of things to empty my wallet in this game. I already bought the frickin' Trying to find a way to dump my freaking cash real quick. Because I already got Malamar and I already got the magic armor, so there's not much left for me to grab. Oh, god damn it. Music that haunts my capitalistic dreams. Well, while the Malamar Shilly music's here, if you like what you're seeing, follow, sub, bits, donos, coffee, money, give. Receive more stupid-ass content like this. I am legitimately thinking at some point, especially when I start trying to do slightly longer streams and I need to do break segments, I am legit thinking of just taking the fucking Malamar music and just having a dedicated scene in OBS that is just a shilling screen. Look, if I gotta lead into the fucking e-begging bit, I may as well be stupid with it, and what's stupider than frickin' Malamar? I know I'm begging for money, that's why I do streaming, but at least if I'm gonna do it, I may as well make it as stupid as possible. At least some form of stupid and entertaining. Well, the bits were supplied. Thanks again, Curtis. Alright. Oh, I think... Yeah, like, 2 of the side quests in this game are all about giving you frickin' money. Between the bugs and the pose souls, it's all about just giving away your cash. Getting so much cash, rather. Well, all sides are really into Kakariko. Also, yeah, the Oka said to be the ancestors, ancestors to the Hylians. Take it easy, Curtis. Huh. Wondering if this far back they were trying to think of the whole, Sky Island stuff for Hyrule, I guess. Hmm. Oh, right, he gives it the bottle first. I hear the stuff in the cave in the western edge of the Gerudo Desert, too. So, right, yeah, I still gotta get 40 more souls. Pick up the cat. Actually, that is a. Now that I do bring up the. Oh god, can I do that now? I think I can. The reason I couldn't is just gonna suck. You know what? I got the supplies for it. Fuck it. Alright, Midna. Just a button. I'm gonna find the menu eventually, goddammit. There we go. Let's go find that cave. I think it has a couple heart pieces in it too. Oh, I gotta remember where it's at. So it would be awful to be Link in this situation right now. A big furry ass wolf in a fucking desert. Ugh. Yeah. Well, this is a majestic image. You know, minus the flickering act game. I think he did say west side, not east side. No opponent, but it'll do. Hey, Geo. Going through magnetic. Oh boy, X6. An entry I honestly don't mind. I mean, compared to the fact that my actual least favorite entries are like 7 and 3, 6 is fine. Like, oh, it has some bogus rough level design. Yeah, it still controls better than 7 ever did, and at least it's not as bloatedly padded as, like 5 or 3. Hell Donut, I mean, yeah, like, Hell Donuts, the problem with them is you got, what, 3 of the bastards? 5? 69? I forget the actual, I've only played the out of like I need to play more of the later X games because I've also played a lot of the Super Nintendo ones. But 6 I thought was fine. Like, is it perfect? Hell no. But like, its worst crime is its translation and some rough level design. The armors are actually way more interesting than they are in 5. It doesn't have the stupid time gimmick like 5. And its weapons are actually pretty cool. Like, I don't remember the amount of donuts. There was a good chunk of them. Like, and I will freely admit, they are a pain in the butt. Of course the frickin'... Right. Stupid. That's why you have the teleport here, because it's... Yeah, like, I will still argue X7 is worse, if only because it does the one sin that literally no other X or Mega Man game does, and that's muck up the controls. Like, I hate how they screwed up the physics in 7 so much. Like, I'm not even mad about, like, oh, Axel's kind of, meh. I thought he was fine. Or the fact you don't have X out the start. But the physics. Breaking of physics is like, no, this is the one thing that, like, makes me understand I will have a decent time with any Mega Man game. Breaking that is insulting. Also really shows that it's not done by the usual teams that did Mega Man games at the time, because they didn't get the physics right. That is the most important thing to me of any Mega Man game, is making sure the game actually is good to feel and play. Like, that was the thing I worried about 11, and I still kind of worry about that with 12, is please, for the love of God, still make it feel like classic Mega Man. We're probably fine, but I still worry for dual override. But, it should be fine. I just dealt with a whole dungeon full of arachnophobia. Go away, bastard. Cease your bullshit. Okay, spiders are dead again. Yeah, at some point I think I'm gonna need a flashing light toggle and a frickin' spider toggles. Any other toggles I need to worry about in the future for streaming? Oh shit! Like, almost legit question, okay? Can we think of any other, like, warnings, labels? Probably a gore one? If for any reason I do like playing me some gory games, Ultra Kill immediately comes to mind. Happy Pride, by the way. Doom. I'm sure there's some other gore stuff. This is really highlighting how much I like the bow in this game. Holy shit, is this thing awesome. I'd like an arrow drop, please. Oh, okay. Tektite. Does Tektite hit arachnophobia levels? Or are they so comically weird looking they don't count? Legit question. I know arachnophobia gets weird with people because it's a phobia. You're not meant to be sensible. That's why I ask. Is this stream brought to you by arachnophobia, I guess, come to think of it, huh? Yeah, I guess that's what happens when you have an entire dungeon pretty much stuffed full of spider enemies, huh? Hello. Garbage! I forgot the girl's just naked in this. Fun take on the wings. You have need of the ancient power that allows one to walk along a cliff without a single foothold. That sounds... Is that hovers? It has been so long since I've done keyboard deals that I actually kind of want to recheck myself real quick. Twilight Princess, key. Yeah, because my fucking Ocarina of Time brain is going like... Spinner... Okay, so I can't finish this right now because I need access to the Dominion Rod. I don't... Yeah, I can't finish this right now. And I also don't think there's a way to do the whole thing in one shot. That's what I was... Or I think you have to do it in one shot. You can't do it... Yeah. I think in the HD version they make it you can skip floors, but I also think they added a whole bunch more floors too with the, Right, okay. So at the very least I have fairies in that fountain now, so I can just grab those whenever. Because, yeah, I need all the later equipment. I forgot about that part. Okay. It has been a hot minute. Because, yeah, I need both claw shots to finish it. And since I don't have access to the Dominion Rod proper, that mucks up finishing up to where it stops. Or past that. It's like, in theory, if I had the Dominion Rod working, that would get me to floor 40. And I would need dual claws for getting up to 50, to past the 50. Alright, now that I remember that. Okay. Plus I need the bigger quiver anyway. And at that point, also get the Great Spin Attack. Okay. So...
That one would do it.
Last skill I should be getting by the time I go to Hidden Village. Which that'll get me... last of that. Oh god, I haven't even done the Cuckoo Flying minigame, have I? Oh yeah, let's do a couple bit of side questing before we call it for the day, because I think we can do a little bit of stuff. Come on. Does not have a piece of heart on it. But I don't think that has a piece of heart on it. If that one didn't, that was the frickin' crap. Okay, so what, every dungeon's had 2. There should be 4 or 6 total? Because I still gotta do Island of Sky, I gotta do Twilight Realm, so that's 2 guaranteed containers. I don't remember if Twilight Realm has pieces of heart in it. If it does, that'd be 4. So I'm still missing like another 15 pieces of heart, I think, in some point, in some way. Crap baskets. I know a good chunk required the Dominion Rod. Can't get the big quiver until I get the dual hook shots. Pose, I just need a list, which I don't have right now. Like, even with the in-game counter, this is only going to help me so much. Well, let's pop by back to Kakariko real quick, and then see how this quest starts up and probably call it there. Because I think it's between getting all the stuff done for City in the Sky and getting set up for... I get the chest over here, actually. Did I get this one? Yes. Yeah, there's also a boulder there, too. Hold on a second. ADHD brain, go! Grab these. Grab these. I knew there was already a piece. I think there was a piece card there or something. Not worth it! Okay. I had to remember, it's been a minute. Oh god, right! I forgot they did the Malamart dance over here. No matter where you go, wherever here you'll be, it'll be always time for Malomart. Yeah, it's a go around, alright. Right. Forget how all things in order. I know by pretty much the time you get this quest done, the Dominion Rod turns back online. Come back! I forgot there was a little bit of forward and back in this. Yeah, way you should be going about this is go to Telma's. She tells you about going to Kakariko, go back to Telma, give her the letter, and then things work out from there. That big guy looks like a dude from Dragon Quest. We can at least turn in the letter, and I think that'll be a good possible place to stop it. Yeah, we're about 2 hours. That's about usual time for stream. Hey! I don't remember where the dock was at. The fortune teller, that's Agatha. That's the fly minigame. Well, quiver and bomb upgrades be for a start. I need another 50 to get him done. That's Mellowmart. Yeah, this is a little weird shop. There's the line. It's a secret to everybody. It's a nice little bit of storytelling with the Gorons and how it's affecting even them when it comes to the whole castle being sealed up. But you have like no reason to go to this chunk of the castle or chunk of the town. Other than having a very rudimentary shop to get red potion, oil, and arrows. Which, I mean, for me at this point, I have Mellowmart. I don't need this. Make fun of Mellowmart, but it actually has some pretty goddamn good deals. There you are, you old fart. How about pay up, you asshole? I forgot about this part. So, hello. The Orf. I swear there was like 2 cents ago I thought that was the last one, and then nope. Get 1 more cent. But fuck you, old man. You got 20 bucks. Hand it over. Don't blame me there, pupper. Stone flooring's a bitch. Hear me! I'm adorable! So skeletal beast? Isn't that just... That sounds like it's the frickin' the Twilight.
You need to eat. But
Or... Where? Where? Oh, I forgot about this. Good old-fashioned grotto. Hey, they didn't point to this grotto, huh? Weird. Come on. More stall hounds. At least get the statue. I think it'd be a good stopping point, but also grab. Yes. No. Cease your actions. Yay! Or no, that's the wrong one. Oh! Thank you! God, this fucks up my throat! Why am I doing this? Ha! Don't try to replicate Beetle, kids. It's not worth it. So... missing... Killbug female, both of the ones on top, and then... Ant, mantis, butterfly. Give me the damn statue! Oh. Well, there you guys are. There we go. I was getting the wrong ones. But I also just didn't spawn in correctly. Whatever. Statue gotten.
What from?
And there we go. Let's go get the statue turned in and see what we can do from there. But let me see, can I need more donos. There we go.
How angry.
Here, hold this. Ooh. Thank you for the follow. Also trying to. Alright, so gotta go find that hidden village, but I think today is a good time to stop there. Alrighty. So next time we're gonna go deal with the hidden village to go find whoever saved Ilya to get her memories, and hopefully in this chain of events get the Dominion Rod fixed so we can get to the last dungeon. Which we'll probably be doing on Wednesday. And hopefully by Friday, we'll actually be doing more Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster. With that being said, follow, sub, bits, donos, all that good stuff. I've been Ultrix. Take it easy, everybody. Let's see if we can actually do a raid real quick before I completely sign off. Yeah. Get easy, ready? I'm setting up the raid now.